today I'm going to be answering your Redbubble and print on demand questions as part of the second installment of Q&A Sunday. You guys dropped a lot of questions I've never ever answered on this channel before, so I am actually looking forward to answering them in this video and helping you guys out. Nevertheless, if you're ready for this one, please do drop a like, and with that said, let's jump right into the video. Hi guys, my name is Phil and welcome to the Money Game YouTube channel. For anyone that's new around here, I make print on demand content to both motivate and to give you guys tips and tricks on how you can improve your print on demand shops. If you do happen to be new around here, please do click on that subscribe button with the notification bells turned on. That way you won't be missing out on any future videos. We've helped a lot of people make their first online sales through sites like Redbubble. And if you don't already know, down in the description, I have a free print on demand starter guide, which features the information I use to get my first few sales online. And if you are someone who's looking to maybe get into this as more of a full-time thing, I also have a paid step-by-step guide that's linked down below. There's a lot of questions to be answered. I'm pretty sure I'm going through every single question I've seen as of the time of recording this video. And trust me, there's a lot of questions there. But before we get into them, let's just give a big shout out to Maha here. In the last Q&A video I made for you guys, he shared this comment saying, "Today I've completed a year on Redbubble with over 200 sales thanks to Phil. I was not working on it full time because of my college, but this year I'll be more productive. Thank you so much." Congratulations to Maha for getting 200 sales. And I just want to say, if you're watching this and you have no sales or you want to get to this level, just understand, if Maha can do it, you can do it. Okay, so jumping us onto our first question, we have Ariel saying, "How soon can I make my first sale in Redbubble?" Now, you can actually make your first sale really quickly. This depends how you plan things out. If you plan the way you design in a way that you're constantly looking out for trends on the hour, every hour, you will probably get your first sale within a day, if not within a couple of days. But I understand not everyone is willing to be looking out for trends literally on the hour, every hour, so it could take a little bit longer. Rule of thumb, I say, don't expect to get a sale for your first month. Just work away, making designs, making sure that you're obviously working smart, not just hard, and the sale will come. But yes, it is possible to get sales really quickly. I think the fastest I ever got a sale was, I would say, in a day. I made a shop based around a specific product, and I'm pretty sure the next day I'd receive my first sale. Anyways, moving on to our next question, we have Tish. Shout out to her as well. I see her quite a lot commenting on the channel, and she says, "Do I need an LLC for my online stores, and whether I need it or not, how are we taxed?" is pretty much what she's asking here. First of all, I just want to say, great question, Tish. This is a question I've never answered on this channel, and a lot of people always ask about it, so I'm glad that we can finally get the answer for this one out there. To answer the first part of the question, no, you do not have to register your online stores as LLCs, especially if you're talking about print on demand stores. And in regards of whether we are taxed or not, before I answer this, I just want to preface this by saying this isn't financial advice. I'm just explaining things through what I've done in my own experience. And in terms of Redbubble, they don't actually tax you in regards of your profits. You yourself pretty much need to keep track of your profits and file this through under personal income tax. And when you're filing through personal income tax, there's a category that says other, so you can literally select that category with the subheading of Redbubble product sales, just as an example. And this is what Redbubble actually says themselves when it comes to tax forms. So it says, "We do not issue tax forms to artists on the Redbubble marketplace. It's important to remember that you're selling your work on Redbubble as an independent artist. Redbubble is not your employer, nor are you considered a contractor. We don't pay your income and we don't take a commission from your sales. Taxes are a tricky subject. They vary from artist to artist and from country to country. So unfortunately, we're unable to offer tax advice of any kind. Instead, we encourage you to reach out to a tax professional who's familiar with your local tax laws and unique earning circumstances." And yeah, that's pretty much what Redbubble is saying in regards of that. And what I explained before is just what I've done from my own experience. Next question is from Boldly Grow saying, How do you handle adult content? Redbubble rules dictate things like alcohol are adult content, but there are thousands of wine-related designs alone not marked as adult, which is a violation. So yeah, another great question, because this is something that is in Redbubble's terms and conditions. But after actually reading over the Redbubble terms and conditions, I noticed that they're a little bit more lenient on certain things compared to others, hence why you end up seeing a lot of wine-based designs out there. And in regards of what they say under mature content, obviously it's very similar to what you're saying, but actually reading through it, we can see it says mature content refers to works containing content that may be considered not suitable for viewing by some audience, such as nudity, blood, guns, alcohol, drugs, violence, adult language, and other similar themes. Right, so in this they're saying content that may be considered as not suitable. So Redbubble's probably seen the wine designs on Redbubble, but they don't see those wine designs as designs that will negatively impact anyone in comparison to designs that show nudity. I know it's a bit of a confusing one, but I do somewhat understand where they're coming from with this one, as they do actually have a section where they talk about nudity and how nudity is pretty much not allowed, especially when certain things are being showed in the designs. Once again, another great question. Next question is by this lovely female here. Unfortunately, I can't speak Russian, so I can't quite say the name there, but obviously she made it to the end of the video, which is always very much appreciated. And her question was, I'm an artist and I think about opening a second store. And obviously she goes on to explain what she would want to do with this other store in regards of different color schemes. So firstly, I want to say, if you want to create another store just so you can have different color schemes of the products that you already have in one store, don't do that. Create a collection on the store you have, and then you can put designs with different color schemes. But I would say it's very important to open another store anyways. So let's say after a while, if you notice you have certain products that are performing a lot better than others, I would advise you then to make a store that's specifically based around that certain product, because that's going to allow you to boost your sales and get returning customers. Having more than one shop is definitely a good move, because in the long term, you'll be getting to a point where you're making amounts that you wouldn't have even expected to get to yourself. Definitely make another shop, if not a couple. And for anyone else watching this video who only has one shop, definitely look into making more stores as well. Next up, we've got Ruby coming back with another question, and she's pretty much saying that I've been able to find trends and bestsellers that are coming in with 200 results or less. Is that a good number in regards of results in a particular niche? This one's pretty much easy to answer for me. If you can find niches or trends with less than 200 results, definitely make designs for them, because the competition there is low, but not too low to a point where it's not worth your time. So definitely do make designs for those niches. Next up, we have Saitesia. I think that's how it's pronounced. The question is it safe to design on celebrity niches like rappers, singers, actors if they are not trademarked? Another great question. You guys actually came in with quite a lot of good questions. Now, when it comes to things like rappers, I mean, if they're under a record label, I would say don't waste your time. Don't even try to make designs for them, because in these instances, it's not the rapper that will take your designs down. It will be the record label themselves, because if the rapper's in contract with the label owns the rights to that rapper. So yeah, it's a whole thing, so don't bother. As to actors, it's a bit of an iffy one. The only kind of celebrity designs you can make and kind of get away with are for the most part politician based designs. Things to do with politicians, for whatever reason, don't ever really seem to get taken down, as long as you're changing the images in some way or finding a way to make cartoon version of images, you usually end up being okay. But as for rappers, singers, and actors, I say it's a bit of a gray area, but an area I would pretty much stay away from myself. Next up, we have Healthy World here, saying, how do you make a trademark on designs you upload? So when I saw this question, I wasn't sure if they were asking obviously how you can make a trademark for a design, or how you can see if a design has trademark on it. So I'm going to answer both questions. So to start off with, if you want to check if a design you're making has a trademark on it, you can jump on trademark here and search to see if the design niche has a trademark. If you want to put a trademark on a design, you can come onto trademark here, go on trademark registration, and then you can start your trademark application. Not a lot of people really do this, but if that is what you're looking to know how to do, that is what you can do to go around that. But for the most part with print on demand, I wouldn't recommend you go out there and actually put trademarks on your designs unless you was looking to maybe make your own website where you sell things that are within your own brand. Next question is by Joanne. Joanne is saying, I have over 400 designs on Redbubble for 12 months and not many sales. At what point do you give up and accept that this is not working? I'm not too sure if Joanne asked this question before, but just to quickly answer this question, do not give up. If you have 400 designs, you have all the information you need there to succeed. All you need to do is check which of your designs are getting sales, which of your designs are getting favorites, and then from that information, you can plan out which style of designs to make more of and where to focus in regards of what's going to allow you to get more sales quicker moving forward. Next, we have this lady or gentleman, I'm not too sure as I can't quite read the name. I'll call them 3 for now. 3 saying, hi Phil, thanks for what you're doing for us. The question is, how can I find the best evergreen niche with low competition? Now, if you want to find low evergreen niches, it's very, very easy to do. It's a matter of jumping onto Redbubble. Once you're here, if you click search, Redbubble is going to bring up a lot of information in regards of designs. At the top here, there's tabs. You literally just want to go through these tabs, looking through different things. For example, if we go on occupation, it's going to show you different occupations that people usually search for, and you want to go through these tabs till you find things that have very, very low competition, and from that you can find yourself some evergreen niches that you can jump into that don't have high competition. And yeah guys, I think that's pretty much it for all the questions. I hope you enjoyed this Q&A. Once again, if you want your questions to be answered, put them down in the comment section. I actually managed to go through every single question from the last one, so if you put a question, there's a high chance I'll most likely answer it in the next one. If you've made it to this point of the video, down in the comment section, comment down Q&A if you want me to keep bringing this. And yeah, always remember that everything is rigged in your favor and manifest success.